Oh. Oh, I did not even realize it. I had started recording, but today for my live eating show, I'm going to be eating Egg Foo Young. This is a recipe that I got out of a paleo cookbook that was released about a month or two ago. And let me see here. Let me show you the cookbook. This is the cookbook, and it's called Paleo Takeout. Restaurant favorites without the junk. I mentioned this on my channel before, but I have a ton of food allergies, so I can't just make the standard dish. I have to watch out for the things that I'm allergic to, and one of the things I happen to be allergic to is soy. So Egg Foo Young, that when it's made in a restaurant, it most likely has soy, but for this recipe, I was able to substitute the soy with coconut aminos. So that's what I used. And so what's in this is egg, green onion. I put some shrimp in here, some mung bean sprouts, water chestnuts, and the recipe in the cookbook calls for ½ pound of ground pork, but I couldn't find any pork in the grocery store, so I went with ground chicken instead. So here's my little plate of food. Okay, so now we're supposed to put the gravy on here. Oh, I'm gonna need a knife. So from what I've been reading and what the cookbook says is that Egg Foo Young really is not a Chinese dish. It was something that was invented by Chinese Americans or Chinese immigrants who immigrated to America to cater to American taste buds. But it's essentially just a savory omelet. So I have my gravy, and now I need to put my green onions on top. This probably does not look good at all, just because my pancakes aren't perfectly round. I think next time I make this, I'm going to put the little pancake mold things. I'm gonna buy some of those so that my patties will be perfectly round. But I've already eaten some of these because I just can't cook and not try the food. And they are actually really good. I didn't have this with the gravy and the extra green onions, but that actually really does hit the spot. This is my first time making this recipe. When I make Egg Foo Young, I normally make the recipe out of Nom Nom Paleo's cookbook. That recipe is really different from this one. The fillings in that recipe are spinach, diced ham, there's green onion, cilantro, and I forgot what else is in there. And you also put coconut flour in there, which I'm not even sure you need coconut flour for Egg Foo Young. But more gravy. And that recipe doesn't use gravy. Now, I've never had Egg Foo Young in a restaurant, so I don't know what this dish is really supposed to taste like. And I have 3 different cookbooks. Yeah, I have 3 different cookbooks that have an Egg Foo Young recipe. I can't really taste the shrimp. So I don't know if you can see that at all. It's probably not gonna clear up. But if you can see the mung bean sprouts, there's one right there. You see that one? And then of course the chicken, because it's just, you can't really see the chicken or the shrimp. So here's a piece of shrimp. I'm certain this probably would taste even better than it tastes right now if there was actually pork. And that gravy really hits the spot. I didn't think I would like the gravy, but it's really good. Yum, yum, yum. I really suck at this eating on camera because I really don't want to talk and eat at the same time. I just want to eat. So, I can honestly say that if I managed to eat this whole plate during this eating show, I'd be shocked. Because I'm more tired than I am hungry. I got off work today and I immediately started cooking all this and chopping the onions and getting everything together. The cookbook says that prep time is about 10 minutes. And then the actual cooking takes about 30, but I just spent the last hour cooking all this. I'm really starting to like the taste of onion. Oh, shrimp. I don't think I put enough shrimp in here. Because I wanted to leave some leftovers, I actually doubled the recipe. Oh, excuse me. Oh. 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 I must be eating too fast. Come on. Oh. Either that, or my body is, my body's telling me to slow down. Oh, okay. I'm not used to talking and eating at the same time. I can tell you I haven't had breakfast today, and this is good. This is really good. I was going to show myself actually cooking the food, but the way the kitchen is set up, I would have to turn the camera towards the stove, which is behind the camera. And then once I was done cooking, I'd have to rearrange everything, and I didn't want to do that. I have an induction cooktop, but I don't have a pan that I could use to cook in there. I mean, oh my goodness. I prefer non-stick skillets when I'm making like eggs or omelets. And the only skillets I have are stainless steel or I don't know what they are. They might be some kind of other kind of material, maybe aluminum. I don't know, but I just hate the sticking. So I use those pans when I'm cooking something that has a lot of natural fat in it. And I had my iPad next to the stove. I'm watching the second season of Extant, which is, I don't know what channel it comes on, but I think it's CBS. And I'm not sure what channel CBS is. Get a view. Here's the pancake. Look at that. Do you like my little tweezer thingies? You can see that. It's got silicone tip. And they're just like big old tweezers. Every time I pick these up, I feel like plucking my eyebrows. But these have turned out to be very, very handy in the kitchen, especially when I'm turning bacon in the pan and I'm using a non-stick skillet to cook the bacon in. I don't have to worry about scratching. And it does a good job of gripping. My gravy's getting cold. I'm gonna have to heat it up in the microwave. I feel like I'm a bad lunch date because I'm not really talkative right now. I had planned on uploading a video announcing that I was going to be doing a show today, but I just never got around to it. I have it on my phone, all edited and ready to go, but yummy, 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 yummy. I guess it's too late now. Okay. the water chestnuts make this really, really crunchy. I like it. Mm. Yeah. I forgot everything I was going to say. Let me take my glasses off. It is so hot in here. Oh, man. What was I talking about? Oh, extant. I'm on, I just finished the last like 2 episodes that are on Amazon Prime. And this season, the season 2 has been really good so far. My favorite type of shows on TV are science fiction. And I think Defiance came on last night, and I haven't seen the episode. So when I'm done with the eating show, I'm going to sit down on the couch and then rub my belly and watch the latest episode. Oh, I still feel like I need to burp. I got a nice big old plate. All right. I need to Instagram this. Aww. Cute. Whatever. Ooh. Really? Whatever. Photo. All right. Plate of Egg Foo Young. I need to cut my fingernails down. Takeout. And I'm eating it live on my YouTube channel. This is good. to shoot a picture of myself. Oh, really? How do I? Oh man, I look horrible. I think people would rather look at this plate. People would rather look at this plate of Egg Foo Young than look at me. Let me get this right here. Oh, Egg Foo Young. I don't know how people do multiple social media kind of accounts because they seem to be very, I'm not organized enough for this. I just want to put this camera down and eat. But a little gravy. Now I gotta get a little bit of, yeah. Okay, next. That was really stupid. Yeah. Oh man. No words needed. I spend more of my time on Instagram and YouTube than I do Facebook. But Facebook was never my social, it was never my favorite. But I like Facebook more than I like Twitter. I am just about full. And if you notice that today I do not have any alcohol because the last time I had alcohol, I had like a really small glass and then I was wasted. All I wanted to do was crawl up in my bed and go to sleep because that's what alcohol does to me. And people always wonder why I don't drink when I go out, and it's for that reason, because alcohol makes me sleepy. And I'm usually 60 something miles away from home when I'm hanging out with people, so I just like to remain sober. I just really want to cut my hair. Chestnut. All right. Well, normally when I get home from work, I try to go to bed as soon as I can. But this past week, I haven't been able to get to bed before noon. And since it's Friday, I don't need to go to bed. Because I don't have to go to work tonight. I didn't think I would like working graveyards, but I really do. I've been going out and riding my trike for half an hour. So I'm able to exercise and ride on the open road without any interruptions. And there's so few cars that when there is a car, they can just go around me. But if I tried to do that during the day, I would get run over. Last week, I rode a total of, let me see here, I think it was 28 miles. No, not 28, like 25 miles. So I was really proud of myself. Yeah. I didn't ride that far this week because I didn't ride Monday morning because what was the reason? I completely forgot. I think it was too windy outside. And so I went out on Tuesday morning and I went for about 3 miles. And then I can't remember why I only went out for 3 miles. Why did I only ride for 3 miles? I don't know. And then Wednesday morning, I went out for, I rode for about 6 miles, and then I didn't ride at all on Thursday morning because I was really tired. That's what it was. I went Tuesday and Wednesday. I didn't go Thursday. And the reason I didn't go Thursday is because Thursday morning is I didn't get enough sleep. Oh, excuse me. Wednesday was my mom's birthday, and I made her dinner. So she really likes Korean scallion pancakes. And it's a recipe from this same cookbook. She really, really, really likes that recipe. So I made that for her. And I only got 4 hours of sleep that day because I went and bought her some flowers for her birthday, and then I had to go grocery shopping for all the ingredients. So I got home at about noon, and then I went to sleep, and I woke up at 4, and I started cooking. Because I wanted the food to be done. But she liked it, so that's all. She really liked the food. That's one of her favorite dishes. Oh, man. Oh, no, someone's watching this. Oh, let me see if there's anyone. Someone's watching. Oh, like what? This is really weird. One viewer. I wonder who this is, because this happened last time. I bet it's me. You. Yeah. One viewer. No, I don't want to do that. Oh, that's weird. I'm not ready to interact because I can't talk. I just don't want to type and eat at the same time. Although I'm actually kind of finished. These are really cool. Oh, I'm stuffed. You can see my stomach. I've just eaten way too much food. I don't know how people do that. They eat all that food. I just don't know how they do that. What's going on here? Oh man, I'm really hot too. I have an air condition on, but it's set to only go off when it's warmer than 80 degrees. So it came on for like 5 minutes and then it shut off. Because it's only 81 degrees in the house. I'm gonna go over here really quick. There we go. I didn't realize I didn't turn that stupid fan off. Now I can really hear myself talk. Oh, so hot. And I'm kind of finished. Oh, this is so weird. I don't know why I think that's weird. It's like a live show. I'm gonna have to really floss. Because I can taste these onions. I'm thinking I need to learn how to do this group chat. Because that would be interesting. I have my laptop right here. Oh yeah. The lighting is really nice. Oh, I'm ready to go to sleep. I bet this would have tasted really good with the pork. Let's read what this says. Oops, I passed it up. This doesn't have any history about Egg Foo Young in it. But anyway, this recipe is really good. So this is where I got it from. I thought about cooking my way through this book just because a lot of the recipes in there are Asian inspired or based on Asian food. I don't know. They have some Thai meals in here. Oh, excuse me. I was going to do pad thai today with the Egg Foo Young, but I just didn't have enough time to make that because I wanted to get my eating show started before noon and then maybe eat for an hour and then after that be done and then go to sleep. So that's what I've been my plans. I'm such a slow cook because this cookbook says that prep time is 10 minutes and then cook time is 20 minutes, but prep time for me took about half an hour because I'm not really good with a knife, and I had to slice all these onions, and then I had to chop the shrimp up, and I didn't have to do anything with the mung bean sprouts except for wash them off. And I also doubled the recipe, so maybe that was something. It probably wouldn't have taken me so long if I didn't have to chop twice as many green onions. Mm-hmm. Since I used all my green onions for this recipe, I have to go back to the grocery store and get some more so I can make my kimchi. All right, I'm done. I can't do that. Eat that whole thing. I'll be comatose. I literally cannot eat anymore. That was really, really good. Now I need a nap. I think next week I might make bulgogi. And then I'll have all my little side dishes. I really want to tackle Thai food. Ooh, let me see, which one do I want to make out of this one? Ginger lemongrass. I could probably make that. Boneless, skinless chicken breast. One can't. Oh no, there's a recipe in here with Tom Kai Gay. I don't know if that's how you say it, but I have this thing where I just do not like warm coconut milk. I can drink it cold. As long as it's cold, I can stomach it. But as soon as it's warm, it's just the nastiest thing in the world. And I really, really miss hot chocolate that's made with milk, but I just can't do milk anymore. It's a very painful experience. Oh, I'm getting so sleepy. My eyes. I just can't do milk. But this one is coconut milk. And I think for me, that's one of the reasons why I always avoided Thai food. And it's because of that. Like the only thing that I'll eat when I go to a Thai restaurant is pad Thai. I won't touch anything else because every time I deviated, I'd end up getting something on the menu that had coconut milk in it. And then I wouldn't eat it. When there was this guy I used to work with, he was the same way. He said that Thai food was not his favorite for that same reason. He does not like the taste of warm coconut milk. It is just a flavor that's so hard to get used to. Like once you swallow, it's still there. It's just, and it doesn't happen when coconut milk is cold. It's weird. You swallow it when it's cold, it goes down. You don't taste it anymore. But when it's warm, it just, oh, yuck. But that is all for today. I'm going to put this away. I'll probably finish the rest of this off tomorrow because there's no such thing as leftovers when something is good. And this is really good. I'll probably go to bed right now and then wake up in 8 hours wanting to eat. But I've got some pork and beef in the refrigerator that I need to make something out of it. So I'm going to go through this cookbook again and see if there's something I can make without me having to go to the grocery store. But that's one of the things I like about working graveyards. Oh, there's the burp again. Is when I get off work at 7 and you go to the grocery store, there is nobody in there. There's no solicitors or people begging for money in the parking lots. All of the produce is freshly stocked, and you got your first pick of everything that's come in. And I really love that. I felt like a kid in a candy store when I went into the grocery store because there was all this stuff that hadn't been picked over. No stressed out people rushing home from work. It was just really nice. And the people are also very helpful in the grocery store too at that time. But that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed my eating show. I plan on doing another eating show on Friday next week, so it should start around noon. I have to be mindful. My goal is to start at 10 in the morning. Unfortunately, the gardener comes, and then I just don't want to have all that noise outside. So noon it is. He's usually gone by 10:30. So Fridays at noon, unless I'm going to be out of town. And then, of course, no eating show. But thank you for watching, and see you next Friday. Bye. How do I shut this off? Ooh, I should start wearing makeup. Yeah, makeup.